gentlemen. We're tonight's entertainment.
Yeah, boy!
Buckle your seatbelts. Get ready. It's about to go down.
It's about to go down. It's about to go down. It's about to go down.
You know, it's a nice day for these.
These what?
These nuts!
We got a very special guest tonight. This guy is from, well, all of our hometowns except for you. But you lived here for millions of years anyway. This guy's from Elizabeth, New Jersey. Started off playing ball in the courts. He accomplished a lot. He's been the first street baller to get signed to a Nike contract. He's performed with Diddy. He has a Guinness World Record. What else? He's been in The Brave One with Jodie Foster. He's been in Pride and Glory with Edward Norton. And he's just a regular kid from the neighborhood, and he's doing his thing. And the best part about it is that he's giving back now. So let me introduce Luis Trikz, world's best ball handler.
Hey, what up, fellas? What up?
What up? What's going on, buddy?
Hey.
I've read up on you. I really do want to congratulate you on all your success. And the best part about it makes us so proud just because you're from Elizabeth. You're from a place where not many people can get out and do something. And you went ahead, you grabbed your ball, no pun intended, and you did it. You used to just play on the courts and you just started, learning tricks and started trying some shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, first and foremost, I definitely, real close to my faith. And if it was not for God, nothing is possible. I had a good upbringing,
Definitely.
A lot of kids out in the community. I grew up in Eastwick, right down First and Ripley. It's a tough area growing up. But, my mom and dad try to keep me together, keep me away from trouble. So they really didn't let me go out too much. So I had to stay in my 4x4 backyard, and there's not much room to do but to dribble. So, I mean, it makes sense how I had too much time in my hands and got to where I'm at with my craft. But, it's all panning out now, man. And I just, I think for the most part right now, I'm just trying to, give back and inspire everybody that, I'm just a regular guy from a regular little area outside of, big city of New York, Elizabeth, New Jersey, and, sky's the limit, man. A little bit of discipline, dedication, determination, anything is possible.
Exactly.
I just launched a week and a half ago, man, my iPhone app for iPhone, iTunes, it's on the iTouch and also the iPad. It's an instructional, DVD. Anybody could go, download it. It's free. It's a free app. Go to the App Store, search Trikz.
Called Freestyles 101, right?
Yeah, Freestyle 101. We're actually making it free. It was $2.99 for the first week, but now I'm going to make it free for the rest of the summer. So the kids got something to do in the summertime. When there's not much, they can actually take their little device, if they have an iPhone or an iTouch, or even just download it on iTunes and go to the park and work on some basketball drills, some fundamentals, also some superficial tricks on there. I'm breaking them all down.
The best part about it is the kids can learn, and it could keep them in shape while they're not in gym class or while they're not.
Absolutely, and that was my whole angle. Absolutely,
Exactly.
It's just keep the kids in shape, and it supports health, and once they got that down, and just keeping them burning calories, too much of anything's no good, man. And I just think our youth now just getting so caught up on these social media networks and and online, and they're not staying active at all. So I think something like this can help captivate their attention. Get them out, just spending time. Even if they don't have an interest in basketball, something cool they can show off to their friends, and also burning some calories. And it'll help with their, self-esteem and their motivation and their eye-hand coordination. So it's kind of attacking 3 or 4 birds at the same time,
Growing up, you probably were like, how come they won't let me go out playing with my friends? But now look what it has done to you.
No, absolutely, man. And growing up, it was so difficult. Wanted to just go out and hang out like every other teen and, early adolescents. But, think back now, and a lot of my friends and people I was close with are currently in jail, or dead from, these wicked streets out, in Elizabeth, and getting caught up in different things. And, I'm just blessed to be fortunate enough to have the opportunity to have good upbringing. So now I feel like it's, my responsibility to come back and, give to kids that are less fortunate, especially in my own city first, and just take it one step at a time. I'm interested in, actually doing a community day for our city and a celebrity basketball game. I got, I'm good friends with, Allen Iverson, LeBron James. I play in their celebrity games, and, hopefully they'll return the favor, come out and show us some love, because, the city of Elizabeth needs that, and they haven't really experienced it. So, and what motivated me was last year, Chris Bowles, the mayor, inducted me in the Hall of Fame of Elizabeth, so I became the youngest athlete endorsed in the city's Hall of Fame. So that kind of motivated me to, to really give back to the city and be like, if I don't do it, who knows who else will come by and give back to the city.
Right. Yeah, tell me about the day that you got it. You were immortalized. Do you have a Guinness World Record for the most neck catch?
Man.
Consecutive neck
right.
catch?
That was crazy. Actually, I attempted and broke the trick. It was last year, All-Star Weekend, and I think it was February 14th. It was a Valentine's Day last year, 2009, in Phoenix, Arizona, and it was on the practice court of the All-Star game, and they had a couple of attempts, and I was out there doing appearances, and one of the executives at the NBA was like, hey, man, you want to go try to attempt the trick, or try to break the record? And I was like, what was available? So he was just like, figure something out. So I was like, well, I got a neck catch. He was like, yeah, that was good, that's good. So he just ran me on the court, no warming up, no nothing. And then they just, told me what I was going to attempt. And I said I was going to try to, catch the ball on my neck, consecutive catches, how many times I could do it in 1 minute. So it was, I think 24. Yeah, it was 24 in 1 minute. I could have went longer, man, but I started getting dizzy. So got the Guinness World Record, and it's been cool, man. It's definitely a blessing, and I think it probably interested in trying to break in a couple more. Probably like the fastest dribble. I was gonna try to attempt, the longest dribble, man, but some guy got it. It's like up 27 hours nonstop dribbling. He can have that trick. He can have that one. Yeah, 27 hours nonstop dribbling. He can have that one.
Wow. You must have taken like a Viagra pill for basketball players.
Oh yeah, right.
Now you see, I'm gonna try to. You see, you got the neck catch. I could do a catch too, except I can do it with my hand. I don't know if that's like impressive or not in the basketball world, but I can catch with my hand.
It's impressive, man. We're gonna put you on volume 2. We're gonna put you on volume 2. Yeah, we're gonna make you look like a star. Actually, I'm working on. Yeah, let's do it.
Yo, Reese, he doesn't know about adobo.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we gotta introduce him to Envious so he can teach him with his broken arm or his broken wrist.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of athletes on this side, yo.
I gotta ask him one question.
Elizabeth, go ahead.
Go ahead, Adobo.
Quick question, right? Look, you know how like people do the N1 stuff, and then the black guy has his name's Hot Sauce and everything.
Right.
Well, I'm Puerto Rican, and I decided to start taking up basketball, so I gave myself a name. I'm Adobo. Is that a good name for like a mixtape or something?
Maybe just go back to the lab for a little longer, man. Run about the cats in the block and see what they think, and then I don't know.
Yo, they love the name, but the fact is I suck, so that's what kind of kills it, you know what I mean? Because you can't have a nickname and be bad.
I'm sorry. There's
a little bit of practice, man. Like I said, it's what you want to do. I mean, when I first started, I wasn't just, gifted with a ball in my hand. I had an interest in, wrestling and baseball. I guess like everybody who was an 80s baby, watched WWF, but, I went to, private school, St. Peter and Paul, and right there in Elizabeth on Ripley Place, and, man, we had the worst grade school. We might have lost from the 6th to 8th grade. We lost every single game, and it was like the score would be like 48 to 20, 80 to like 13, and I'll be the only one scoring on my team. It was ridiculous. The summer of 8th grade, I was like, you know what, this is, enough is enough. And I was like, just trying to get better. Ended up going to, St. Pat's, and Kevin Boyle took me under the wing, and it was playing for the Celtics, played alongside, Al Harrington of the New York Knicks and Sam Dallenberg of the 76ers. And, playing with a class like that, man, it just, helped my game, doing it every day. Practice makes permanent. That's why I try to tell the kids, man, nobody's perfect in anything you do, but it makes it permanent, Once you ride a bike, and you can not ride a bike for 10 years, you can hop on and you'll never forget how to ride a bike. The same thing with, ball handling and ball control and stuff like that.
Listen to this man
dribble right now.
Do that shit. Practice makes permanent.
That's the new Viagra slogan. Practice makes permanent.
That shit. Yeah, but let's talk about your appearances, bro. You were on the Brave one, which coincidentally, my buddy Sharp was also in the Brave one. He was the one who got killed on the train.
Yeah. Big shout out to Sharp, my boys. Yeah, it was my first feature, and after that feature was kind of like, you know, it was another blessing, man. I wasn't even really taking acting as serious as I am now, and came up off the roll. It was an audition for about 3,000 people for that audition, and the director, Neil Jordan, actually was at one of the halftime shows at the New York Knicks that I performed at. So we had something in common. We started talking, and, you know, one thing led to another, and he gave me the opportunity, and, you know, I co-starred with Jodie Foster, Terrence Howard, and it was a great movie. In 07, got good reviews, and when it came out for the 4 weeks, and then that translated into Pride and Glory with Colin Farrell, and now I just got done completing and executive producing a movie called Remnants. Is going to be another thriller genre, and Mortician with Method Man that should be releasing this October. It's a 3D film. And a couple other projects, man. Next week I shoot one with Val Kilmer and 50 Cent called Blood Out in New Orleans. So, check, look out for me next year.
Nice.
Man, I'm trying to, just stay proactive, you know?
Nah, man, do your thing, bro. That's awesome, bro. I don't even know what to say. I didn't even know all this shit was happening. But,
yeah, man,
any other shout-outs you want to do before we head out?
Yeah, man, I just want to give a shout-out to everybody in Elizabeth, man. First Street, I just want to give a shout-out to my man Zeke, Paradise, Triple Threat, God, of course, every kid out there motivated, to do something with themselves. If they want to be a musician, a rapper, artist, whatever it is, sky's the limit, man. Many said I used to dribble too much. Now I'm traveling all around the world getting paid to dribble. So, believe in your dreams or whatever you want to do it. Time's running out. We got to all get it before this rock drop in 2012.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Louis Trikz, he's the personification of the American dream. He just picked up his ball, went out, and he did something with it. Louis, I want to thank you so much for coming out. Yo, dude, if you ever come to Texas, you got a house to stay and a court to play.
Absolutely,
I need to learn how to... I need to get back into that basketball game, too. I suck at every fucking sport except, like, ping pong or something.
Next Radio.
Club Talk Radio.